Welcome back to my channel and a very special welcome if you're new here. My name is Jen and this is Jen Clayton Beauty. We do everything beauty and makeup, and that includes new releases, and I'm really excited about this one. It is from Colourpop. Now, I have not purchased much Colourpop at all this year. Honestly, I don't know that I've purchased any, but as soon as I saw this collection, I was like, I need it all. And that is the brand new Colourpop X Shrek collection. Not only do I love the movie Shrek, but the color story and the collection in general, everything from the packaging to the colors they chose, amazing. So we're gonna be testing the collection today. I did purchase quite a few pieces. So if you're excited, give this video a big thumbs up. Subscribe if you're not, turn your bell on because I upload lots and lots of new videos every single month. Down in the description box, I will link the Colourpop Shrek collection with a discount. It's the code that I used when I ordered if you want to pick any of it up for yourself. I will also have my favorite beauty subscription boxes, all of the other makeup that I'm wearing today if you would like to shop the completed look, discounts to my favorite indie brands. Again, everything in the collection will be down below for you. So let's talk about what I purchased, what we're gonna test out today. So I went ahead and just zoomed you in, and let's talk about the collection. First and foremost, these lip oils, I was so dang excited for these when these were released. Let me actually pop on my glasses so I can read everything for you. This is the Candy Lip Oil, and I got mine in Gingy, which is the clear lip oil. First of all, everything about this packaging is perfection. I love the little candies on the inside and then the little picture of Gingy on the front, even the neon yellowy green top. And this is a rollerball style of lip oil. Now, I don't have anything on my lips. I actually just did my base makeup, and I did test out one product. I'll pop in the clip when we get there, but let's go ahead and put on some of the lip oil. Oh my gosh, it smells so good. It smells like really sweet, like kind of like sweet tart candy. And the rollerball is taking me back to junior high. Not gonna lie. Not a lot of product comes out. You can see it on my lips. Oh, there we go. Okay, now we're getting some product. Maybe I just had to get her going because she's new. It smells and tastes really good. Oh yeah, that's really good. Nice and shiny on the lips, feels really good and hydrating, and the packaging, absolute perfection for this. Now, I did only pick up one lip oil. I didn't pick up any other lip products because I did grab the lip and cheek. Now, this is what is on my cheeks right here. I did use this as my cream blush of the day. This is the Fairy Tale Things Instant Crush Lip and Cheek Balm. So mine's in the shade Fairy Tale Things. Again, the packaging of this is so cute, and I did put this on my cheeks. This is under powder. This is beautiful. I thought it blended out really nicely, and I thought instead of purchasing another lip product, since technically I'm on a lip no-buy, that I would use this on my lips. So we'll complete our look with this as a cream blush. It works beautifully, but I'm excited to try it out on the lips. And I had to grab this. This is so much fun. This is the Dragon's Keep BFF Volumizing Mascara and Creme Gel Liner. Now, this is a burgundy mascara, so I am so excited for this, especially with fall coming up. This is going to be so much fun. Look at that. We're gonna use her today. Now, if colored mascara freaks you out a little bit, I've seen people just put it on the end of their lashes just for a pop of color. I'm gonna try it on my whole lashes. I am very excited about it. And then we have the Creme Gel Liner as well. This is kind of a sparkly brownie maroon burgundy, kind of hard to explain, but we're gonna use this as our liner and in our waterline. And then the palette. First of all, the outside carton is so cute. It says Beware Ogre. It does have the color story on the back, and then the palette itself is so cute. It's got Shrek on the front with his lovely wife, and then we've got a nice picture of Shrek and Donkey on the inside, and I love the color story. I think the color story is all Shrek. It is everything from the movie. We've got a good mix of mattes and shimmers. It looks like 3, 4, 5, 6, 8 mattes, and then 2, 4, 6, 7 shimmers. Now, one of the shades is a pressed glitter. It's this shade Deluxe. I can barely read the names on here since they're in gold. That one to me felt like a pressed glitter, but it's the good pressed glitter from Colourpop. And I really like the color story. I think it's a good mix. We've got some mauves, some purples, lots of greens, some neutrals. So you have a lot of options with the looks that you can create. And like I said, it definitely screams the Shrek movie. And I've really enjoyed Colourpop lately. The last palettes that I purchased have been really good. So I can't wait to test it out with you. So I have primed my eyes with my MAC Paint Pot and Painterly. I'm ready to get started on today's eye look. I think I want to go with a green look primarily, but I do want to pop this burgundy on my waterline to kind of tie in with the mascara as well as the liner. So I'm going to start with this shade here called Shrek Happens. Picking that up on a fluffy brush, I'm going to use her as my crease shade. Wow. That is very pigmented. That was one tap in. Just going to pack that into my crease, bring that even a little bit above my crease because when my eyes are open, I do have slightly hooded eyes. And again, just pack that in, blend that out. Wow, I can't believe the pigmentation. And this is such a good green. It's the perfect Shrek green. Now they are a little bit powdery. I'm getting some kick up in the pan, and then as I'm applying the shadow to my eyes, it is a little bit powdery. So just be mindful of fallout. Typically, if there's kick up in the pan, it means it's pigmented, and this is definitely pigmented. Then I think I'm gonna pick up the brown shade called Nice Boulder, and I'm going to kind of pack that on the outer corner. Oh, holy smokes, Colourpop. Wow. These are extremely pigmented. Wow, that's one tap in, and look at all of that color payoff. That is such a good brown too. Wow, this is amazing. And then back into Shrek Happens, I'm just going to use that to kind of blend and diffuse that out. And I do see a little bit of fallout. I'm just gonna brush that away. I did already set my base. If it's something you're concerned about, I would definitely do your eyes before your base. As always, going in with the good old NYX glitter glue. I always use that under my shimmers. I feel like it just keeps them in place. And also I have aging eyelids, and it keeps my shimmers from settling into my crinkles and wrinkles on my eyelids. Pick up the shimmer here called I'm Making Waffles. Look how pretty that is. That is like a multi-chrome, shifty, beautiful shade. And I'm actually going to pop that all over my lid because it's going to pull in the green, but it's also going to tie in the brown. And you can see in the shift, it's also going to really help enhance the burgundy of the liner and mascara. Now the shimmers apply beautifully with the finger. Let me go ahead and grab a brush. I'm gonna pick up this shimmer in the middle called What the Shrek. These names are so cute. And I'm actually going to pop her on the inner corner closest to that other shimmer. And then I'm also going to use that as a pop of green on my inner corner. Again, just tying in the green in the crease. Wow, these shimmers are absolutely gorgeous. Stunningly beautiful and sparkly. Now, like I said, I want to use the burgundy shade as my lower lash line. And that shade is called Guarded Castle. And I'm just going to pop that on my lower lash line. Ooh, that is such a pretty fall shade. This whole palette just screams fall vibes. And then I'm gonna pick up the shimmer called Gur, which is kind of the purpley burgundy leaning shimmer. And I'm just gonna use that to just kind of buff and diffuse out that lower lash line. It's so beautiful. Wow, I'm honestly quite impressed with the quality of the palette. Now we're gonna test out the liner, and I'm going to pop her in my waterline. It is a really fun color. It's kind of a burgundy brown with a little bit of a shimmer. Let me go ahead and pop this on my line as my liner as well. Ooh, I really like this liner. Look how pretty that is. It just really enhanced the burgundy that I popped on my lower lash line, but it has the hint of a brownie green. It just ties in beautifully with the palette. And then we're gonna test the mascara. And like I said, I'm pretty dang excited for this burgundy mascara. Now I have dark lashes. I feel like if you had blonde lashes, it might be a little bit more pronounced as burgundy, but let's see what it looks like on darker lashes. So I went ahead and popped it on my upper lashes and my lower lashes. I really like it. Even on my dark lashes, I can still see that pop of burgundy. The mascara itself is really nice. I feel like it coated my lashes, gave me some length, gave me some volume. I do want to do a second coat. Let me also do my brows. I really like this lip oil. Before I take this off so we can put the lip and cheek on our lips, this lip oil is fantastic. It's not sticky. It feels really good on the lips. Test out the lip and cheek on the lips. So I have a flat brush, no lip liner. Ooh, the color. Really, really like the color as a blush and as a lippy. Look how pretty that is. And I like that it's a dual purpose product. It pairs beautifully with the blush. Really, really beautiful as a lippy. I wanted to give you kind of a close up of the mascara. Now, definitely on dark lashes, it's just a subtle hint of burgundy, but I really, really like it, especially when the whole look comes together with the lippy and the pop of burgundy on the lower lash line. Let me go ahead and finish getting ready for the day. I'm gonna throw my hair up. I just came back from my workout, change my clothes, get a little settled, and I'll be back and we'll talk about my thoughts on the Colourpop X Shrek collection. So here's the completed look for today. I just decided to keep on my workout clothes. I've got a few household chores to do before I change into the official clothes of the day, but I did pop on some fun bomb party jewelry, and let's go over some thoughts on this collection. Let's go ahead and first start with the lip and cheek, because I use this in two different ways in today's video. I use this as my cream blush and as my lippy. I love it as both. The formula of this is fantastic. It's creamy, it blends out beautifully. As a cream blush, it did not pick up my product underneath. As a lippy, I can still smush my lips together. It is really, really nice. I'm quite impressed. Now I'm kind of wishing I would have picked up a few more colors of this, but this wine is going to be perfection through the fall. Speaking of burgundy, I'm obsessed with this mascara. I can see in the light, especially just a wash of burgundy, but it isn't in your face, which is great, especially like I said, if you're hesitant of colored mascara, pairing it with this liner in my waterline and on my lid, absolute perfection. I love it. I love that this has some sparkle to it, pulls in the browns, pulls in the greens, pulls in the burgundies. And then this is, like I said, it's just so much fun. I can actually see myself reaching for the mascara and the liner a lot. The liner, creamy, beautiful. I'm impressed. I also really liked the lip oil. I thought that it gave a nice shininess and glossiness to my lips. It wasn't sticky. The rollerball brings me back, and I'm not mad about it. And I do love just a clear lip oil. I keep them in my car, my purse, my desk drawer. So I will definitely get a lot of use out of this as well. Then let's talk about the palette. Okay, I love my eye look. I love everything about it. The mattes in this palette, the ones I use, are beautiful. Like I said, they are a little bit powdery, so be mindful of that, but they are very, very pigmented, blendable, buildable. Literally just one little swipe in and I had all the color payoff I was looking for in the mattes. And then look at these shimmers. Like what? What Colourpop? Now, I didn't use the pressed glitter. I definitely want to try that out in the future, but the shades I used are beautiful. And then again, popping the burgundy on the lower lash line just added a little bit of depth to the look. That would also be an outstanding outer corner shade for depth. I just think the mattes and the shimmers in this palette are really good. I would say this is the excellent Colourpop formula. And as I was getting ready for the day, I was like, man, I can see myself using this a lot in the fall. As fall spooky season, just definitely reaching for this a lot, which says a lot because I have a lot of palettes. And Colourpop is not typically one that I like Colourpop, but it's not my all-time favorite brand. And the fact that I'm excited to use this again, like I might do this, I might do another eye look tomorrow excited, is a really good sign. So I would say overall, everything in this collection that I purchased is great. And I'm kind of kicking myself for not buying more. More lip oils, more of the liners, the cream blush and lip products. Really, really good, you guys. The excellent, excellent Colourpop formula. So like I said, I'll have the whole Shrek collection down below as well as the other makeup I'm wearing. Let me know your thoughts. Did you pick it up? Am I persuading you to pick it up? Let me know down below. And if you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.